When I was creating this English class in 2014, I actually almost gave up. And I was sitting in my room, I was going over the details when one of my former students came in. It was after the AP English exam, and she shared the prompt. It was, write to your school board and explain what you mean by creativity. And then you had to argue for or against a class in creativity. And I thought to myself, how can someone argue against creativity? And that's when I knew I had to create this class.
I didn't know anything about film till now, and I didn't really like it. And now I'm like really interested in it.
The interesting thing is, when I was in his classes, he was able to make people who were completely uninterested in film as a whole and make them enthralled in it. It became their favorite class, whether they liked film or not.
This class, and what has really now grown into a program, uses what I like to call accessible devices. And for our school, we made an initial investment in 5 iPads and a series of iPods. And the biggest difference is we now allow kids to take out their phones. And rather than Snapchatting and tweeting, students are finally using those devices to analyze, to interpret, to create, and any teacher can do that. And by using a site like the PBS Learning Media site, teachers would find amazing source material that would marry this digital storytelling concept and their curriculum.
Mr. Stirpe has taught us to use iPads to do every part of the video making process. So we use iPads to write, we use iPads to capture the sound, to capture the video, and then we also use iPads to edit together whatever we have filmed.
What is amazing to me about this class is the kids don't even recognize that they are in an English class. So technology has basically transformed the way they're working, and now they believe it's something completely different than what it is, which is just another English class in reading, writing, and working. And the biggest difference for me is that I ask students to take out their mobile devices, and instead of kids using a pen to explore literature, in my class I use poetry, I ask them to use their phones. And so they now use those phones to look at the source material, and those devices help them see that material in a different way.
I've actually learned so much about filming and being in front of the camera, which is something that you don't really do much of that in high school.
It is the accessible technology that allows creativity, and I get to teach such skills as real-world project management, time management, or even how to make abstract become reality. And you know, for me, that is the true innovation that this class has brought to my life, and I hope I can bring that to the lives of my students too.